takeaways of the week. I know I was gonna start with Jalen Green, but I want to start with Shea against the Pistons. I know you saw the not the interview, but the press conference of JB Bickerstaff, and he basically crashed out against the in the media against the about the refs and how they was basically giving them some calls and stuff like that, and how they wasn't giving them some calls. You saw that video?
I didn't see the video, but I know about it. I didn't see the video though.
Well, basically, he crashed out because
Yeah.
the Thunder was getting some calls and they wasn't. And then
Mm-hmm.
everybody is saying like the Thunder always get some calls, bro. Like they always gonna get some calls, and he felt like the Pistons deserved to get them calls, but they don't get them calls. And K got thrown out because he was arguing with the ref, and I don't think he
Rough,
should have got
yeah.
thrown out. I don't think he should have got thrown out. But K was not K, but Shea was amazing against the Pistons. He had 48 points on almost another 50-point game,
50
man.
ball, another 50 ball. Yeah. Boy, I seen him when he crossed Tim Hardaway up. I said, "Oh my god!"
He crossed
I
the
said,
floor too.
"Yeah, he crossed the sword too, bro. He make it look so easy,
He's the
and that
best
shit is
mid-range
not
scorer in the game.
easy."
He's the best scorer in the game.
He did. Yeah, I was gonna say he's the best scorer in the game right now for sure.
He deserves, man. I'm glad he getting the credit he deserves, bro. Because we said it. We said it last week, but I think he's gonna win, bro.
But see, this is
Especially. No, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna
No,
say
finish.
because Jokic sitting out games and stuff, so he's really gonna win now. That was really what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
But this is what I meant by a couple of weeks ago when I asked, "Are the refs dictating the game now?" Because you throw K out, regardless, you don't throw K out of a big game like that.
Mhm.
Because y'all are up and coming rising team, or y'all a hot team right now, and this is the best team in the league right now, and they were challenging them that whole game. And you kick Cade out, the best player on the Pistons, you don't do that. You don't do that. And then you gave him 2 quick texts on top of that. So I think the NBA needs to do something. They need to find these refs or something, bro, because they have too much control over the game.
Well,
Unless I was just gonna say, like,
well,
unless a player threatens you or something like that, I understand kicking them out, bro. But if he just cussing at you because he telling you we'll line us up there, that's you can't be that sensitive, bro.
I think okay, so instead of a fine, they actually get graded. I think
Hmm.
that's every ref since just sports in general. Like you get graded. And it's like, if you say have bad grades or bad scores, you won't be able to say rep playoff games. So technically that's their punishment, but I understand what you're saying. Like refs
That's
should
not
get
big enough,
fined.
bro.
Well, it kind
That's
of
not
is
big enough
because that would be
because
more money in their pockets, I would think. Not be able
that's
to
not
rep
enough
a
because
championship game or in conference finals, I would think so.
I don't think that's enough because if we going just off, if we just say we going on a what if, so like say this game was the Pistons needed this game, but
Hmm.
now that game was affected because the refs then kicked them out over some BS. Or you know what I mean? Or they giving out or giving up or giving more foul calls to Shea because he's baiting fouls or like so it's like things like that can affect the game and can affect playoff standings and can affect your can affect the goal for the end of the season, which is winning the championship. That just them not reffing playoff games. It's like, yeah, okay, you don't get the ref a playoff game, but you still affected a game in the regular season. They gotta get fined or something. I ain't saying they gotta be a huge fine, but they gotta get fined or something, bro.
What, like $1,000 or something?
Well, I don't know how much they get, average ref in the NBA gets paid.
They get paid not millions, but they get paid decent. They get paid decent. And the Pistons, they're only literally a game out of the fourth spot. They're literally a game out of the fourth spot. They're tied with Milwaukee, and they're a game out of the behind the Pacers.
You don't think
So
they catch the Knicks? Because the Knicks been looking bad lately.
I think the Knicks are still good enough to keep the 3 seed.
Third. Okay.
I think they're good enough. I think they're good enough. I'm gonna give the Knicks credit because without Jalen Brunson, woo, Jalen Brunson. I know Cat was like the best player at one point. It's definitely Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is their best player, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm a go with that. Cat is not Cat. Jalen Brunson is the best, and Cat is the second best. Who do you have? Who do you have?
It's the best takeaways of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you have?
K game winner. K game winner.
Triple
I
double
was
too.
watching that game. Yeah, had a triple dub. I was watching that game when he threw it up at the end, bro. At first, I'm like, did he bank that in? And then at the end of the game, he tried to do his best Paul Pierce impersonation. He talking about some I whispered it in. Boy, he know damn well he ain't say bank. He just threw that up there. And then went in. But that was a good game, the entire game, though.
Just shows, man, the heat season, bro. Shows the heat season, man. They can't get a W to save their lives. They cannot get a W. Who have they lost to? I don't even know when the last time they won a game. Well, the last time they won a game was the Wizards.
Hmm.
That was on March 3rd. They lost to the Cavs, the Timberwolves, the Bulls. Huh, interesting. The Hornets, the Clippers, the Celtics, the Grizzlies, the Knicks, and the Pistons. And their next couple of games are, well, they probably could get a win. They face the Rockets next. I'm going to say they get an L. They face the Hornets. Another team, bro. Teams are really, like, teams are showing their tanking, bro. Like, I'm seeing LaMelo play one game, but then the next game he just doesn't play at all. It's like he's healthy. Why is he not playing? The same with Mark Williams. And it's funny how they flagged him for his freaking medical records and he's playing. I'm confused.
You seen they said they still trying to trade him in the offseason?
I saw that, bro.
Mm.
I saw that. I'm convinced that Rob Pelinka, I think that he probably think he gave up a little bit too much for Mark Williams and probably wanted to keep that pick because let's look. We're like a month now, so Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, and I think it was the 2031 draft pick for just Mark Williams. Is that a good? Is that a lot or is that good
Especially with
enough?
somebody with a bad back. I mean, yeah, for somebody with a bad back, yeah, that's a lot. You giving up a unprotected first round pick and a quality player and Dalton Connect and Cam Reddish. I still think Cam Reddish can play, bro. I still think he can. I don't think he's a starter, nothing like that, but he can definitely still play.
What's the best fit for Cam Reddish right now?
Okay,
What
the
team?
Hornets,
Mm.
or the Wizards.
They got so many players over there. They got so many players. Shit, from how the Wizards looking, they kind of got some old people over there. You got Chris Middleton and Marcus Smart and stuff over there now.
Hooper over there, Hooper. They ain't gonna be on the next year though. They gonna be gone.
Chris Middleton will definitely will,
But they
bro.
gonna
He
stay.
getting paid, what, bro? He has a 34 million player option. You opted out of
I
that?
mean, well, see the two things. Either you gonna opt in because you want the money. I mean, well, it
That's
depends
what
on
I'm
what he
saying.
want. It depends on what he want though.
I mean,
Because
what
if you
else
want to go
does
to
he
a
need?
team where he can try to win another championship, or he like, man, I already got my ring. Forget it. I just go get my money.
But where, like, because he's not going to get 34. It's not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
Wherever team he goes to, he's not
Oh
getting
yeah,
that.
he knows that. He knows that.
And with how people are, like, his trade, like, not his trade market, but his market, he probably can. The most I think Chris Middleton honestly gets, especially he's hurt, he's always hurt, and he's older. Bro, the most I could see people give him is probably 15 million a year.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That
15,
that's
15,
it.
16. Between 14 and 16 mil. I see that giving them.
And honestly, I don't even want to say that. That's just the most. But 34 million just to be with the Wizards, probably all the way up to the trade deadline. You hooping,
Who
you
gonna
play
trade
good.
for him though?
Well, he might ask for a buyout. They might ask to do a buyout. I can see them doing that. Because I don't see nobody traded for 34 million. I
Yeah,
don't see that.
ain't nobody trading for that. That's why I wouldn't be shocked if he opted out. Because it's like if I opt one, you just gonna waste your year on the Wizards or half a season on the Wizards where you could potentially get injured again. So you might as well, if I could
Like
see
he
him
got 34 million though.
opting out and signing with a playoff team.
Man, look, bro. I'm trying to get as much money as I can because I know I'm probably never gonna get this again. Same with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler did all that foolishness because he knew he wasn't getting no. He knew like this was it. This is the last time I'm getting 50 a year. And Chris Middleton, this is the last time I'm getting 34 a year. So let me, you know what? Be on the Wizards. I know we're gonna be bad, but let me just hoop. They probably ask for a buyout. You know, I keep some money. They take some money back. Everybody wins. Then I can go to any team I want. We're good.
Francisco, my boy.
Hi, Sheldon. Hi, CJ. Good day. Just a little reminder that Gabe Vincent an NPC. Wow, that's
Yes,
crazy. Because Gabe Vincent's actually been hooping. Gabe Vincent's actually been hooping. Man, Jalen Green, bro. 37 and 13 assists. What do you have to say? Put some respect on Buddy name.
And bro, Jordan Clarkson has big games too sometimes.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm just
Name me the
saying.
last game Jordan
He been
Clarkson
playing
had
good.
37 and 13.
He been playing good. Jalen Green has been playing good. But what do we say about Jalen Green all the time?
He's
Is this going to be
inconsistent.
consistent? Is this
He's
going to be
inconsistent.
consistent? So he's playing very good right now. But we still got about 18 games left, and we still have the playoffs coming up. So he's hooping right now. I'm proud of him. But he needs to keep this up in order for me to change my opinion on him.
This might be the best game I've seen him play. Honestly, if I'm being honest, this might be the best game I've ever seen him play, bro. Hey, so I was watching Player's Choice the other day. Shout out to y'all. You know y'all one of the best on the internet. And they was talking about how he may be like, yanking out like the younger guys and stuff like that. And somebody said um that if a superstar sees that, they're not going to want to go over there and play him because he could just yank you out anytime. Because if you're not doing what you're doing, he's going to yank you out. Do you think it's right that he's yanking out like these younger guys? Because he was doing that last year with say Jalen Green. Jalen Green's like their best. If you want to say best player, that's fine. But like Sengun, Jalen Green, he be kind of yanking them out because they might not be doing something that he likes or sees. So are you cool with that?
Well, first and foremost, I don't think he's gonna do that with a superstar. I think he's doing it with the young guys because young guys have a tendency to make a lot of mistakes. So if you're making a lot of mistakes right now, we're trying to win this game. Yes, I'm subbing you out and I'm putting somebody else in. But I don't think he's gonna do that with a superstar. I think he's doing that because he has young players and he's trying to teach them, hey, it's okay to make mistakes, but you can't be making back to back plays of mistakes.
Because he brought up like Devin Booker. I don't think he's yanking Devin Booker out the game. That's just me. I think he's not yanking Devin Booker. And there are some guys, you keep in regardless of what they're doing. Like Fred, he gonna keep him in there regardless. I think a man he'll keep in there regardless. Like a man could go like 0 for 18, but he gonna keep him in because he's
His
damn near our
defense.
best defender.
Yep.
So, but Jalen Green, like last year, I remember last year when Ime got there, Jalen Green wasn't playing no defense. He said, "Come sit with me,
He
bro," and he
gone.
sure was doing that. He was doing that.
Yep.
Or say Sengun ain't doing or playing some good defense. He will take them out the game. Those are your best players, and he's yanking them out the game. I mean, I understand, but it's like, bro, these your best players. And I get it. You want them to learn, but
And he
I
did
can't
that.
be
And
yanking
he
them out.
disciplined, bro. What coach over there gave them discipline? They had no
Not
coach with
Steven
discipline.
Silas. Not Steven Silas. He
No,
was
they
bad.
exactly. So Ime got to try to teach them discipline. You know what I mean? And he's trying to get the best out of his young players, and the only way to reach them is, hey, I ain't scared to yank you. Look, I know you may be our best scorer, but if you ain't playing no defense, you just gonna be like every other guy in this league that can score and don't do nothing else.
Would you
I'm
do
trying to
that?
get the best out of you. What? Would I yank him? Yeah.
Okay.
Not my
If you was a
superstars, though.
superstar.
No, not my superstars. No.
Okay, so you're a Duke. Are you yanking Cooper Flag out?
No, because that's different. College and
But these are young
professional
guys.
sports
I'm
are
just
different.
saying these are young guys.
Cooper Flag is our best player on the floor. We cannot yank him at all. The Rockets, you can yank Jalen Green and put in Tari Eason, and you gonna get better defense, or if not the same production. With Sengun, you could plug in somebody else and the offense and defense will still be good. With Duke, you take Cooper Flag out. I mean, they hooping right now. They're not the same team without Cooper Flag though.
I'm just saying, man. Sometimes, man, I get it. I understand. You might have to yank some people out.
Next takeaway, I got those the Cavs and the Clippers game. That was a really good game. First off, I didn't expect the Clippers to win. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, and Mobley and Jared Allen really didn't do anything. I mean, Donovan had 18 to 11, but this is what I talk about when I say I need big games for Donovan when the big games come. This was a big game against a playoff, against a Western Conference Finals type of team, and you guys didn't show up at all. But shout out to Kawhi with that 33-7. Bogey, he went 8 for 8, 4 for 4 from 3. And James Harden did what he had to do with 22-9.
You're not gonna get love to Zubats.
I mean, yeah, Zubas had 20. What he had? 20 and 28
28
and
and
20.
20
Yeah, on his birthday.
against
That was on his
probably
birthday.
one of the best front courts in the NBA. Yes, and he dominated both of them. Yes,
Yeah, it was
he
his
deserves
birthday,
love. You
man.
keeping him out of it. He was probably their best player on the court.
It was his
Like,
birthday, man. Everybody show out on their birthday.
no, I don't want to hear that. You tried
his
to
birthday, man.
sneak him out of there. You tried to sneak him out of there. Zubats, you get love from me, bro. You get love.
Yeah,
from me,
Zubas
man.
played great. He played great. He played great.
Can we talk about Austin Reeves, third best player, third best option in the NBA? Austin Reeves been hooping. Austin Reeves been freaking hooping.
Hey,
It's
now
amazing.
if he continues to play like, well, of course he's not gonna be playing like this because Bron and Luka gonna be on the court. But if he keeps up this type of production, are the Lakers going to the chip? Or are they making it past OKC?
I think right now I still wouldn't put them over OKC. But like hypothetically, I will say this: if they are not in the same like bracket field with OKC, I think they could get to the conference finals. I'll go with that. I'll say that. I would go with that. Austin Reeves he's just been a godsend, bro. Like they calling them the Caucasian Lakers. Got two white boys out here balling, bro. Can't stop them.
Hey, I don't know if that was an edit or not, but I seen they showed Luka walk into the arena, and they had Dalton Connect as
I saw that.
what was it, Charmander? And then they had
Austin Reeves as Charmeleon.
Yeah, and then Luka as a Charizard.
That's the truth, though.
It is. It is. That shit was funny.
That's the truth, though. I don't know if it was an edit too, but hey, that's a nice shirt. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, it was. I
that's
look,
a nice shirt.
That shirt. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
bro,
I caught
that AR against the Nuggets, 37, 8, and 13. AR against the Suns, 28 points. Then yesterday, AR, I think he had 20 something. What? No, they played the Spurs. What did he do? Let me go back. They beat the fuck out of the Spurs. Let me see. AR 37 and 6. He been hooping. He gonna be on the thumbnail on the takeaways of the week. I already got him down. I know the two people I got, and I think he deserves some love too. Quentin Grimes, bro. Hooping. Quentin Grimes been hooping.
Where was this last year? The year before? Where was this at?
Okay,
because he been getting passed around
with the Knicks. I want to say he didn't really get the opportunity, but he was also playing bad. Then he gets traded to the Pistons. He was bad with the Pistons. I'm not gonna lie, he was bad. Then he gets traded to the Mavericks. I think he was playing decent with the Mavericks.
Yeah, he played okay.
And now that we look at it, I don't know why they traded him for Caleb Martin, but apparently they traded Caleb Martin because they had more years of control. And I think Quinn Grimes is coming up on like his rookie extension. And Caleb Martin has like 3 years left. So it's like, okay, we'd rather have this guy who we have control of instead of this guy. And we can't come to an agreement on the contract. But Quentin Grimes on the 76ers, I know they know Paul George ain't there, Embiid and Maxey, but man.
And he dropped like 40 twice, didn't he?
Yes, he been hooping.
Yeah.
Bro, Quentin Grimes looked like damn near all-star out there. But shit, ain't nobody else on the team, so
Yeah, he gotta take all the shots. Shit.
and it's crazy. Paul George, he out for the season. Like we didn't think that was not gonna happen, bro. We knew you wasn't gonna play, bro. Like everybody knew. It's just another bad season. But they do have their pick. I went to Tankathon earlier today. They will have the 5th overall pick right now. At the 5th pick.
Okay.
They need to stay in the top 6. So
You think they gonna
OKC
do
won't
it?
get it. Yes, they suck. Yes. They're another team that's trying to tank. Bro, all these teams are literally trying to tank. Yes. Bro, I think Tyrese Maxey is actually healthy, but they're not playing him. Bro, he's healthy. They're just not playing him. Bro, like
Hey, can we talk about Obi Toppin's game winning 3, Jay?
Oh, it was
First
luck.
off,
Get in the corner.
EG highly contested, fading away. I'm like, ain't no way he gonna hit that. First off, the Timberwolves shouldn't have been in that predicament to begin with. But the fact that y'all go to OT and then y'all let him game you in the corner like that is OD, bro. And I mean, shout out to and he had 38 points, but Obi Toppin 34. Y'all let Obi Toppin drop 34 and 10 on y'all head. Granted, he was a lottery pick. Yeah, granted, he was a lottery pick, so
He
he's
was the player of
supposed to
the
be
year
doing
at
stuff like that.
Dayton. Hey, don't forget, he was the
Yeah,
player of the year at Dayton, bro.
yeah.
You can't forget about that.
I'm not saying he a scrub, but the last person I would think to hit me with a game-winning fading 3 in the corner, highly contested, is Obi Toppin. That's the last person.
Bro, Quinn Grimes, he had the 46 and 13 against the Rockets, bro. 46 and 13.
Yeah.
Dog, man. And Louisville's over here selling my bet. They losing to Creighton.
Yeah,
40 to 25.
Yep.
And the thing is, they was just down by 3, and I turn and I look up now they're down by damn near 13 now. It's like make it make sense.
Creighton been smacking threes. They've been smacking threes.
Make it make sense, man. But you have any more takeaways?
The Magic ended the Cavs win streak. I looked at the little audio. Paulo told they is. He said, "Man, we gonna end this win streak." He told I forgot what quarter he told them, man, but he told I think they was at the free throw line. He was like, "We gonna end this win streak tonight." And then at the end of the game, he's like, "I fucking told y'all."
You saw Ty Jerome what he said I think he was talking smack, and I think he said something to like Paulo, and Paulo said like you suck or something. And he said I start on your team, and I said
he not lying.
He
not lying, low. He not lying, bro. Low key, right now he can definitely start because they starting Corey Joseph. He can start over Corey Joseph. He can start over Corey Joseph, bro.
And low key though, he could take KCP's spot, but KCP brings the shooting. But man, KCP been so bad, he damn near could take his spot low key. He been so bad. I'm like, he not because Jerome been hooping, man. He probably can take his spot. He probably can start on that team. They probably be better low key. They need that offense. Somebody gonna give him the bag.
Who? Ty Jerome? Yeah.
Somebody gonna pay him.
Especially if he plays good during the playoffs. Yeah. If he plays good during the playoffs, somebody gonna get him the bag. But that's all the takeaways I got.
All right, that is it for our takeaways of the week.